Prestige margarine, spread it, love it.
Kudikodong ching a beach chabiro cherkatum ni no bir ka kuorne ni do tiro choro amiro jole in matek kotwali upa meru pentin kanyi wando TV lunyane ema kwerte kan ki Mr. Ringi mala woti matek dok bera be ringa mir fuyoni daga joli wando TV
Afo matek loin footpotum otum dire ci ambitiel ken mi cha pa wi achiel malope ki check makwa lokum year of president Milome Uganda according to the Presidential Act wajoni nyoke Electoral Commission Act tirane section makwa lokum year of president ni o mier yonge bolokwi mier ting chawa maromo piare wi angwen 24 hours ka declaration of results for presidential election o merokati so by tomorrow kina meshawa pa chiel me otiano mier no wa beti kare me winyi ki bot chairperson electoral commission Justice Simon Biabakama nga makiyer chalo president Milome Uganda
iti mabed twala wo me iwa updates the entire day we truly appreciate inero meginero why election mala wo bolokwi mala war kirano wa berka anticipating kere keje inero ni nero wa war
a quick one bolokwi Milome Uganda mapat la war mabe with the exception of some few issues a shell mekina ber lokamachien ani Ario Mikene, Beru Telemone, Beru district me Bombo, Atirane district me Luero, Tamani in the due course of the day we shall be able to get an update. But generally, election Beru peacefully, according to the words of the Chairperson Electoral Commission, Mayano Beruka Loki annually Lome Uganda Lawo Kilweza, the Electoral Commission headquarters, Manyan, Kama National Talent Center here. Ano wa yone foi annually Lome Uganda, Mechiaroka Bolukwi, Kikush, Kimolo, man, there was calmness. Karibenani, the BVVK machine Miragiti Kere could not really work out in some of the areas, but Ugandans were calm. For them, they thought that maybe Ugandans would really
would be chaotic
after the machine failing. But generally, the elections, Malawo, Mayor, President Milome Uganda, Kachekilo, me Parliament, or Mabe.
Uring Arabedo, I'm a witness. Lawo after Beri studio kan, of course, Kikanya Rio, Achero, and Nana Bolukwi, and polling station at here Kampala kan. And what you're saying is exactly what was on ground. Line pay down a very more war banner pay they are truly organized agents well very command ki joli mabe chaki kaka en new termini new national ID di jemo war mo lema mabe. So what you're saying is actually true. A very kerme bolokwi mo war ma leng dak mabe dak ma fort besides hiccup me machines ne ana utiano cha bo wen ki wati dano pong ki ko diko en tiano ma chiano dano knock voter low turn up.
Yeah, vote a lot on our bedotie ada ikabere mokane atirane area mainoni dano mi ie chamo kane chunji pebere yom kitmanolo tela giti atela ikere gwaye ne pingo mera cha bol kuye romaro chala ne timio channa ki ngat moni yan wa amini kar chire no me channa me konye. So it's all about the voter apathy mani. Why am I voting? So Tirai Bedekar me taking people through Pingomo again go share the Lutella. Man won Lutella maki yeru any. Do you really do what is expected of you? Yalo Lutella maki yer ni omero uchero chung pilwak. Gina chamo kana kero dana mo kana pegi bedi mira me share ka boluki tieni karibeno wa yeri me share I office anoni pe itamo piwa itamo pire keni itamo pe dagoni itamo pe lotironi itamo pe chweri mani itamo pe joma gangwe ken so wan jomo bolli kwini neno wa chalo yugi mo ata yan chalo tin wala wogi gi bolo kwi me yer lo wang dane at moko cheng Milome Uganda dir tin ka declare ngeni ka be ma pat dir maka kanongi kuongi ger cha ko be Kampala kan guno chene mo meta gi no mo ta mo meta maraya no be malo no pege tamo piri that is one of the thing makero one lo bol kui chunyo ki kombolo kui umero bol pien ngat ma ching i bale chewa ni cher ka gweto ne ni cha ko ni geno yugi mo ata an kwena en cher ki bod joma koni kom gibero gumma gi lu ka gi declare ngen ya in no iti ko loyo kui pe ti mistake mo men nano jomo yeri wi kong mero poni no pe bir la member me parliament ento dana yo chero yeri tin nong itiki rom challa member me parliament so mere ko ke dano yo marom man mabe car next time dano berki gen man keru ngat mon a dog me cher ka bolli kui nyom cher ka bolli kui ki ngat mon mo kana
areas ma charo no oringi beka wachine ki charo tike bili me cher ka riem dan ki gangi nyom magu chu nget ba kama kiti bolli kui ni lutua o cher o bol kui o cher bol kui miri me a ke chwin dano ene no jone and we actually bol kui ni pay the first of its kind you can't watching it because polling stations are doing ata when you dano were divided all over the place do you think that is reason enough
you can't believe me lako dano chala kitika lako kwating that is not the right thing and it constitutionally is unaccepted pay ramadi yung at money me cherka bol kui because the person has the right misusing either to vote or not to vote. But me cher chaka leko dano ka bili chero bol kui that was not right. Next time it should not repeat itself because you cannot force a cow to drink water.
That's very true.
Kano riepi petika neko en. So work down mo manok mo chero bol kui we gon go bol kui. What is so important the exercise has to be free and fair. Kano dana rie kano bol kui. Nyodara when we need to determine ningamolo cow get a draw they have to go for a run you know what the law says so it doesn't matter the number of people but for the presidential election there's a required percentage somebody is supposed to get for him or her to be declared the president of the Republic of Uganda. Less of that there's no way you can declare that person. So for instance ka Chagulanyi no percent nyo pierangwen we are bor ngat mo ne no percent pierangwen ki wiye mangat no percent piera big pare they have to go for a run dan ario money so ye kadi lo me parliament bene ka dan ario ken go chero bolo ku go yeri ango no poko ku ya chela
but right now as it stands pangeka producer watching chiki statistics man mo ber kareo era no way ber ki ker me kele ne menen iwo keta tali netika work ere kombeti ne better by statistics ne riran popo meta oringi
it is provisional.
Yes,
we never know what will happen at the end of the day. Beyond the first declaration of result made by Chairperson Electoral Commission was yesterday. Shawa a deck kidakika Pierre deck. So that means that another declaration of results Maudonyo at the National Telecenter is going to be today at 9:30. So result ma kumbe watika na screen ati result Maudonyo mala wo. So wakoro koni mai kwana di wo. Kono wakoro koni misha wa deck kinushu ma Chairperson Justice Biabakama okakati ka declaring dojo ka be met ko mala wu ni ka wagam na 100%. You never know ngat ma kumbe uti ka trending
da
ko pe ngat ma be pe ni da ira malo
ke kira wa ke kiwa ni giniti provisional kwan futi ka metanyi peo gir so kira kono work ke ko ora cha wa de kaneno keta kwan ti ka work ringa mere ye ko nen kon front page ka wa chini hot MP race ngage makitika leading ngage metika trailing da kwa wa da kwa noe ni any food kwan matie in process agirne pere in a food is not conclusive so front page ka wache iwakan in New Vision newspaper matien ne ilera General Thacheng tika leading Frank Tumwebaze Ichibale is tika leading Betty Namboze Mukono tika leading Shami Malende Kampala kidong juma gitika trailing semijunganda Ikira Medat Segona Busiro is Matthias Mpuga Nyendo and betika training till like gitiki ping
well quick
gitila ping uringi there are so many faces ma are trailing chalo angena shocking ana ye ber megu beti amongi matika trailing voice na tila ping ma kwiti ka chaka gini no liet ma pera man yang ngamu bo wora nyim ngamu bera ngej shock ni tie ka mogo meti na ne
by the time my car attached to printing that was what our reporters were able to avail. Makwaro kiet ma kwan kwano kuyuber katemekere ki polling stations ma pare. But we should really be able to know ni after the polling station kwano kuimagi kwano at the polling station omerge shock results in a weng gichwalo I district ali center. Now it is from the district ali center manong wachago ngeyo kiet mano performance tiekere because we believe that by that time no results of weng mi polling station on tiekuno. Ikabere mabere kar me lokki lo cholo ngea pa vision group ie gengo watch the whole night kwano kui obedo pa president. Like for instance district mezo makoni obere kar me connecting ki opio John Paul Mati district mezo mo o wajani kwano kui palo member me parliament atira ne pa juma megi no furo yaba kina me shawa chel ki dake kapiara dak. So nyurni football ngeo kit ma jemine o ka woro kere but provisional chalo kit ma wajo kere ni kya magi berka winyo ki polling station pare ba no ni ngat money for no welle o berka erla mal karo kartach o kate ki chal pa jo ene so nyure kina mi chawa dak tin mi ko diko ne results ma woro no ma kwao ngwet palo me parliament I PMN o ka bero par mo ko no ngat mo no energy yo yamo ma dok ma tek ka o chwalo goto mo be
ni da ri poro itika li
dok ngat mo dok ye so kui ye kai gitika kwano kui inoni beru command ene beru chalo ngwet na malo pin pien police station money chweli ma bo mo dok goyo pin ngat on dok goy ki police station karo gi wajo ni o mer no wako the final result kanu wa waj ngat eni nong o tiko lawyer no electoral commission official the returning officer in the district ene ena ka nyuro and the procedure me katiki aduki kui wajo ni result magi kwane polling station tie piri in pian ini bolo kui polling station
but oringi inano it's kire wali kire ni kui tifani kama neti reo kama neti la
yes.
But also it's fair ikit me kui ni area mo ni rombe area ni maybe loy
ere me go me ma be
area mo ni rombe no pemegi kui ti komero
chalo kumbeti a result from Lueza at the National Tally Center tika nyoto waka no uchien romo flashing was screen aone nyoro kama leg ni gen mo Nero Museveni futila mal yep ya result mag entering polo area mingia ane he cannot fail from adigane atung West Nile result any entering ka mini wa map ane ke nero mod inero kama jubeka marking yellow ni so eno area mark noye kui pa president Yoweri Kaguta Museveni anke kwano dana kabera diba nongi submitting results pa presidential election atigane pa yellow inone kabere maromo no angwen nyo big ento panup pa chagulanyi futine kabera rio eken ma has been spotlighted
yes
gino kere neno and knock kiki percentage ma knock pe nyuro ni result me Uganda lung nong utio ko donyo karutika nyoto president Museveni 70 kuye paper surprise me okoni shawa para chel mo tiano inoko ndok nyo chagulanyi pio malo Museveni dugo pen so koni da no ni mo koni by surprise la dit na nanda la mafabi romo pio malo bena
pien pa nanda la mafabi be kire nero map tika nyuro na kere ne kwan madwongo twal football team mege blue peti nani map me Uganda no ne eta tineno yelo o do mege do ireti o kaka cheli mone kenyi dog reti central inero kamu kana ne neno way food rate pia kwa so kiri way kere ne any food area provisional dog area pangar mone romo o kamo dog no area ne mape megi dog ape yes that's clear
inero kiet ma vote take per region and kid my marking here so West Nile is majorly going to be yellow
yes
then area mukana fudi pegi marking ka chen romo nyotua according to the sub regions nyoko regions but kano romo clicking actually we check on here actually kano iromo tero way actually kawanan actually tining gijepo nyokono Tio me majelo ye komane.
Origi ka producer cheno nyori map machele.
So that is the overview for now. And eroni side me eroni the nationwide voter turnout out of the 21 million registered voters. Tika nyuro kitma dano go cherka bolo kere kui according to the sub region and the reporting how many votes have so far been reported in the system by electoral commission so with the time each and every time it will, especially when it is announced by the chairperson electoral commission is when it is reflected on the on this data this software and the database material on it. So chawa dek kinucho ka el chairperson electoral commission okatio me kwano da kui magen go no it will affect the appearance pa data based anoni even anoni either chagulanyo omete nyokono President Yuri Kaguta Museveni
but oringi amira kong producer chano nyur ewa map Mario mayro kelo le manyoro yellow kamaleng ke red kamaleng a brighter and your clearer map iti nano ne area kamukene kala footwear kikerie producer chano ke duak wa chano kala
map maditi
tutwale area mo ne metung ko malo me Uganda nero kama guluti ye ke tung northern again your east actually nero tio blank manyor kamaleng ni area machali actually footwear go chalo tally votes ke
okay kana iramo clicking wa electro map no pera better tech the electro map matie in the next overview it gives us the bigger map karwanen kiet mano kwano kui o karo kere ki ka bedo ane mano o ramo jamo kana for giti 0.0.0 yorni eno kit mano resale o a kere ki ka bedo ane
anyway kono chen wor ke inongo map mamegwane oringe voter counting futika waranyim of course kera wa kene any provisional ento mo kena gere a shock no futi e wai be kele ker mekele iwa updates pange kama page mamegitika nyoto kera presidential candidates ma part go bolo kere kui anera Nathan Mandala mafabu bolo mege Mugisha Moto bolo mege Mubarak Munyaga bolo mege amiro doctor e pa ko me biometric machines la dit lobo ki come mati bolo kui ne ringi machine failing e vision you sepati page kenye tinyo to kera MPs gene candidates part go bolo kui
ya bora kan tiga nyoro candidate ma part and part mo kenati bora kenyo yir karata da pa anan kiet mati kan tiga nyoto Nathan Mandala mafabi and kiet ba bolo kui ma mege ma lawo Mugisha Muntu Gregory and tika nyoto kiet ma eno bolo kere kui ma mege munyagwa and bene chale tika nyoro kan kiet ma no tie kere so gen ma pira tek mo mi rebeti kare mingi one eno man kasibante and bene lawo bolo kui ma mege so literally all the presidential candidate lawo gen go bolo kui pechala ma chiwan me no ni no bad ma is it no bad ma
ko ambassador Nuti ballot paper era cho po bolo kui.
Era po bolo kui. So ene ngo matie mapera te ngere ngene lawo president all the presidential candidates were able to cast their votes. Tare bene Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu matie la show me party the National Unity Platform eno bolo magi mag Freedom Square.
Uringi America no producer Chen Roman ngo iwa keta bolo kui pa LATELA magiti leading one erne to kwonke la paladitlo president Joel Museveni kadongwa chere e Kyagulanyi uringi inero focus palo poklo ngea wengno ti kumjoario ene menena kita kitika bolo kuiga ti nena e page bora kaka en e page number pa ma tinyoto kita what presidential candidates said after inero cameras wengti Kyagulanyi cameras wengti la dit lobo focus no duong kumjoario ene compared to the rest
here Emma there's one thing down on meronge yen metika na TV near the media drives a lot in terms of influence. Kai neno lo cholo angeo la gila ko camera ge wen kana no ringi ene. Ko agi studio lo cholo angeo wen bino ko ora station mi vision group ma te akarwa ko dano cha ko discussing an na ringi bedo nga pingo magi tika menyo camera wen come and that is how one Kyagulanyi got influence because of the media. Kano lucholo anga pogu beru ka chwalo kamera megi bot en no ngata ngepi Kyagulanyi beru pare President Museveni be na kumano because he's the president of the Republic of Uganda a sitting president independent candidate it is mandatory you cannot avoid covering him because he is a person of interest kind. So on the video Kyagulanyi lawo inero population pa camera pa journalist magien go share ka covering and vis-a-vis population pa jomo share ka covering President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni that tells you clearly ni tele PMT kin jario ene. So meaning the media plays a very key role in changing the mindset of the people and driving the agenda.
I want you to notice all sorts of media were there. Muni international media, home media, when gitie ka capturing and perama wajini okay camera chel tie one we shall share the photos. Mara chel meet ni camera no mark chagula ka taking.
However, again, the journalists were too close, and that's not right according to the law of election. Ni ngat mo mo share ka gwato ku ni chara ano rengi. It is not necessarily merge menga mana gwero.
Yes.
Chamo kene nyoko na gwero an ko nyo an la chumo pa gwero ke kana ko. Do gwero ngat mo ne ko. So the credibility better pay doc. It does not now become a sacred ballot.
Yes.
The no media is too close and they're able to pick whatever you
that's very true.
Which
but
is not right.
No kwa in Frank Bolira ko. And tika bolokwi mamege. But you can see the contrast ni cameras petty ko
Now, camera between Frank Bolero, everybody will be concerned.
Yes.
Now, who is this gentleman? Why is it he's being talked about each and every time? But as Media House, Channel 1 Low TV, we give a fair platform to all. Because for us, we don't serve any political party, but we serve the interests of the people.
Yes, but
it's also not right.
Secret ballot
Secret ballot. So that means that each and every person can even go. No, go on a chimney. Orengi, I'm not a chairba. Karabin begla tenga mera nani kisimena mako Emma Guaranga. So if that is not termed Emma, it will spill into it will no longer become a sacred ballot.
Yes.
Each and every person carrying a wajik Latina boy
but also ma polling station ringi apenyu agents because I watch anba ala poklok and ringi, let me tell you the feeling me chere polling station KWIR LATELA is such a beautiful feeling. Ana gwero abulu no kui chokri okide but me polling station me ne ana gwera ene I have the choice. The decision it's a very, very good feeling. Ma kuya wa ke agent I want proof. Bolo kui.
Abolo kui for ki share
no de ti bolo kui ke
abolo kui for ki share national ID na ano 2014. In 2014 na no boy young. For that mga para mo Kenya no ID. So previously I was not qualified me bolokwi. So I last voted in Mwagali Kapawi Abichel. That was my first time and the last time I voted.
And my first time was 2016.
Because in 2021 I did not vote because I was in Arua doing the same work, so I got committed. I could not travel to the village, because I did not budget that. So this year, no mirabol benekui, no Kampala, at UB studio can, but Atamoni, a Jomo Bolokui, again no be representing and Mabe. But in 2016, my Bolokui, unfortunately, I cannot declare Kanyo Karnyo Pokar, but all in all, I exercised my constitutional rights.
It's such a privilege. You have the choice and the decision. Ni queenie will determine like tela mo buberi mamege. Ana bolo kuile wo. It was such a good feeling. Me gueto la tela ma ana miro.
Unfortunately, some of the areas, Atiran up country or the rural areas, there's this Ganamon will want a bad wagon, my non a bad wagon, manning your money travel at Anbe Merabet Gashwaki. Ernie Chamo can be carros, year, Lotel Colil Telamo, a year and a Chamo can be better to tell Wamate. Then I got no Benani out of the conversation Malawa Beducated online on air, and no ni. There's still a very big problem, and the problem of lack of information. Kwena mati petika o ibot dan itedero atirane itung botway sharo. People are easily manipulated. You know, the channel money make it a challenge. Ngadmo go corny eno channel ma amini one. Kono channel only is from a political party. That does not mean here it is an individual chante. And because of that, the courage of money chero bolu kui because of channel money again go no libachela chela libariarione. Ne we have bol kui ngata pian ngato mena channel libachela che, which shouldn't be the case. Now, it is the responsibility pa LATELA mo yer metero logati ki dano pegu bello volo because of volo ene kero yer ko LATELA mo ma gil bena gibere lo volo iwa
ada daini kumbeti New Vision is pa page na mangwa antaka wachi ni tela war ma better while apart from kero ringi na kana waji kere ni BVV machines ma poti uni kubekiti while at dit lobo President Museveni has ordered for a probe into the BVV machines chaos. Mer kanye page number big prop te lockding or ring ke wachi gon.
Kwed. Ka kwed pingo my machine oni po uti shalo kit majuberu kamero kere ni uti kere. Ana maro loka President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni lawo en chamo berga loki le cholo ange yonge bolo ku mege. When I go shimenyang ki bot ngat mo mero konye atira ne ngat manen lokum IT ki state house na pekoti ka kwene machine pe machine matiu musono wa ni ngat no wache ni machine on tiu and the truth is machine on tiu peko mo beru tia ye according to information kadi mala dir lobo wajo ni nga officer nyoko timu mako gen gubet kare meneno ni machine enigitiu kede mabe they did not do their work somebody slept on his or her job bien awunyi ni machine on for it to work Mero detail ma megi inchalo operator. Mero kong should be how do you which English word me ati ke ni leba chilo mero ati ke. Mero kong kichwal detail ma megi inakwero gi iraki system ma dit.
Very why an mira logging into my profile. Kada logging in si dong nyur dana di mana jolo gi profile na.
Yes. So IT official jamir or entering detail pangat pa operator chel ka chel kar ka operator cha ochoyo ko man tapchi nyuru kamaleng ni eni orengi ma detail ti chalo office bot wakan what yiki email an email ka food IT official umini code kugo has not cleared you cannot access any computer. So so I think somebody slept on the job and some of the officials, especially at the district level, sending in the data of the BVVK machine machine they did not do that work.
Uringi nela dir lo boti process meti mo me bolo kui ma mege kama machine ro chara mo ye upenye kere agent bolo kui pala dir lo this time round ana na no kero bolo kere kui 2016 ki 2021 oringi u boli dikale mano dano pe duomo twal u a ke ote woro kene line beno no pere ka be bolo gini dako ne but this time round u chero rie ke
he became an ordinary person.
Yes, u chero u chungbe line in the queue. In the previous elections, la ditlobo pochu in queue. Uworo ake dikale.
Amborie
ingedano. Dano borie ingeye.
Enda dane. Neno wengano jalo detail ma mege.
Don't pay.
Dana rio money. But amira nen dako money mutte kiti nyime. La fu money mo ay poro.
So, compared to 2016 to 2021, my nana polo queen and aki ote perbe line working in ote kachera polo qui. This time with him part, which ye line o dano bo or and inge lute der caribbean ne ringiti wajin penny yang der babe. But this is a different way my anno casting get voted here this time. Kibelati nano ne camera dak penny rak to camera tie. But very uchung kama bo. But all just goes to show you candidates more bolo kui and gubolo kui why one anyway.
I strongly agree with Lopala Delabo. There should be probe into this BVV machine. Pianka kumeno koba. We ought to make people continue to make mistakes, kumano, at the expense of the citizen, Melobe Uganda. Pian billion of money get to UK, will end machine. At time in the next election of LC5 chairperson, machine or katemutis my bear.
La wo la diet biaba kama electoral commission chairperson New Vision newspaper watching any kani biaba kama yesterday acknowledged the failure of the BBV machines at many polling stations, saying the matter was being investigated. Machine depending mokano kwerti weng machine weng potiu and kumbe the EC chairman utiro ye ni bal uteme dok gen give it mo kwed ikom lok and kun la diet lo beti wine kichak kweda the day ni probe new investigation ping on machine chena yemaro billion miario ipiara bicheli beach baka meto kero welo machine wa covering kanya ni cha ringi machine o ke airport mabiaba kama ene kuma yocher jolo machine maki grabbing away cargo. So it's a surprise name. More muti wakera che loto beru pere chene palu bol kuyo cherie, but any is I think another issue will be tackled after elections. Amete o chamo wa chak dong loko ki reporters omega magiti on ground menena updates ngo magiti kere ikit ma kuyo war kere area wa mapat wa iwula wo ni reporters wa tiyo in the greater north chaka ki itororo pera lance of bridge on choli wa ki I West Nile ringo beki kermego egichim wa kome iwa ento New Vision newspaper tiye ki update o wang menena kira la wo kuyo war kere pian internet pere in ma jui don pe kwaro newspaper I pe don ki yo moe kan cher chi nong chi leng ali ba yario where will inen ngo mo war la wo front page tika wachi hot MP race eto race mo ma furutum pere bolo kui kwano kui futika wara nyim urengi itik don ki ker kon me go chim ena kon wa yue ko manaka wa duko
ya KWIR manoko bichako ki district mamoro kama David Magere NT district mamoro beteto wa ket ba jamino karo kere idi wocha ma ine beri kaneno pira tekni bedi kar mi ngomo karo wa beri kar mi loke edna piish ba NT district mi pakwaj be mini wa update ket ma jamine atika wat kere ki district mi pakwaj pi John Paul ti district bizombo and bena beteto wa ket ba jamine tika wat kere kun no saidi engola NT ya patch yo yam and bitit wa ben Hudson afunyo and Lera City and ready meni wa update kit mano jamine tika wat kere kuno kakoni Pat Robert la Ruby Gulo City gen ben bitit wa matote au mera matie I Ketgum municipality Mane Christopher Nyaro and ben bitit wa kit ma jamino kar kere Ketgum Jackson Kitara ti district pade and ben ko bitit wa Jojo Fono tie itororo en koni bitete wa ket ma jamne tika wat kere kono wa yue ko ma nokka wa berkar mi dugu no mi wunyo ket ma jamne tika temetum pajo ay district ba pare ma te tunk mala ma Uganda
Medrompa chamangi ne ki prestige margarine ye ki kwene mapat maki yobo ki diro me rom malamal chalo vanilla ki mukene mapol pere ki mo maporo dok chulo ko down ni kunti ki vitamin mapol ikine vitamin A B ki E opore loe mechamo mugati te dokek ki jamukene mapola ta nonge dukan ki supermarket dujuma ilogoman luchatone aye chapa General Enterprises inonge dukan number Deki Rafik building Ichikuwe Kampala. Prestige margarine, spread it, love it.